Hello everyone, my name is Chip. This year has simultaneously rushed by in the blink of an eye and dragged on forever. So a lot has happened and not a lot of it has been good, and a lot of people have gone through a really tough time. With all that bad stuff that has happened, 2020 will be the year that this channel started. Now the channel existed before 2020, there might have even been a video or two up there, but 2020 is the year I decided that this is what I wanted to do with my time. You know, I sit down for however many hours and edit a video. And it's also the year that you all started watching them. And it's been a really rewarding experience. So before we get going, I just wanted to say thank you very much. Thank you all for watching, for commenting, sharing with your friends, liking, posting in other places, and thanks for making this a positive experience. It's very easy for the internet to become a very negative place. And there has been a lot of negativity, especially in Magic, for a while now. And so hopefully with what I've been doing with the channel, with the decks I've been playing, with the conversations we've all had, there's a bit more positivity in the Magic community for it, even if it's just a tiny little sliver. But not an actual sliver, because no, they're terrifying. A tiny little piece, because I hate slivers. So thank you all, and I hope you have a much better 2021 than we've had a 2020. I've decided that I'm going to play a channel and personal favorite of mine for the last video of the year, or the first video of the new year, depending on where you are, I suppose. So yes, it is the return of Chancellor of the Annex once again in a red-white shell featuring Magus of the Moon. We're using Chalice of the Void to lock our opponents out of 1-drops. Now, historically, I have tried to play this list using Loris of the Dream Den in the main deck so we can keep getting back our Leonin Arbiters, our Selfless Spirits, our Thalias, a couple of other little tricks here and there. But given it's been released this year and it's been a house in every other deck, I've decided to give Skyclave Apparition a go in the deck, so hopefully that does all right. Playing for fun, I have been losing to control a fair bit in many of my matchups, so I've decided to get rid of the Tocatlis from the sideboard and put in 3 Grand Abolisher just to close out that control matchup. But apart from that, it's just a good old salt list to see out the end of the year, so I hope you all enjoy the video and I hope you enjoy the games. Let's go. We're going to keep this hand. Chancellor into fast Magus can just win some games, so we reveal the Chancellor. Opponent plays a Lanoir Reborn, tapped, passes to us. We do hit a Plains. It's not bad. We're just going to play Sacred Foundry tapped, pass the turn there, and hopefully Chancellor gets some this turn. Looks like it. And we've got the Chalice. It's pretty cool. Play the Plains, exile the Simian Spirit Guide, run out the Magus. Nice mountains, opponent. And that is why you play the deck. They have scooped an entire match. All right, we lose the die roll. Gonna keep this one. Yep, opponent plays a Cavern of Souls, naming human. Runs out an Aether Vial. May pass to us. Okay. I think it's just Sacred Foundry tapped, pass the turn. We'll go for a fast Magus next turn. They put a counter on their Aether Vial. They play an Ancient Ziggurat. Kitesail Freebooter. Can't take anything. And they pass to us. Well, Sunbaked Canyon, exile the Simian Spirit Guide, down comes the Magus. Just pass it there. Opponent didn't have a 1-drop off the Aether Vial. They tick it up to 2. They play another mountain, activate the Vial. Thalia's Lieutenant, yep. We really want to hit a land this turn. They swing in for 2. We take it down to 17. They pass to us. That is a land. Go to combat. Swing in with our Magus. No blocks from our opponent. They take it down to 18. Run out Seasoned Pyromancer. It is just going to be Thalia and Arbiter here. We'll just pass the turn there. Yep, Vial ticks up to 3. They activate the Vial. Reflect a Mage. Is it going after our Magus? It's going after our Magus. Unlocks their lands. Cracks a Horizon Canopy. And plays a Champion of the Parish. Okay, so they are getting ahead of us on board here. Swinging in for 2 still. We're just going to take that. Pass the turn to us. Winds of Abandon. Okay, well that can get us out of a pinch a bit later. Play the Plains. Run out Seasoned Pyromancer. Discard Chancellor and Magus. Hit another Seasoned Pyromancer. Okay, well I think we're doing okay for now. We'll just pass the turn there. Opponent keeps the Vial on 3. Plays a Waterlogged Grove. Cracks it to draw. Has another Thalia's Lieutenant. Alright, this is going to be a big alpha strike. And they're activating the Vial in response. Putting a Mantis Rider into play. Oh, I'm not sure we've got 2 turns to last. All right, they go to combat. Only swinging in for 7. It is in the air though, so we can't deal with it right now, can we? Gross, 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 gross. We might be in trouble. They pass to us. We do hit a land though. So we'll go Season Pyro. Draw 2, discard 2. Ghost Quarter. Play the Ghost Quarter. Cast Winds of Abandon on the Mantis Rider. And I guess we have to hope we hit another one. Pass the turn there. Yep, opponent plays another Kite Sail Freebooter. Pumps up their team. Activates the Aether Vial. That's another Mantis Rider, and that's the game. Oh boy, do I really regret that we took out our Tocatlis. Alright, well, Phyrexian Revoker's pretty good. Stony Silence is also pretty good. I think that's all we want against them. What do we want to take out? Might just be the Chancellors, because they've got Cavern of Souls in their tribal. They don't care about Chancellor. Run it back like that. Yes, I would like to play first. No lands, but a Magus, so nothing. So that's a mulligan. I mean, it's a fair hand. I'll keep this one, throw away the Selfless Spirit. I'll just play a Sacred Foundry tapped, pass the turn. And it does lead on the Cavern of Souls. Runs out the Aether Vial. Well, that's the Nightmare scenario. That certainly improves the scenario. So, Sacred Foundry. Yeah, just Chalice on 1. Pass it there. Opponent ticks up the Aether Vial. Plays a Cavern of Souls. Names human again. We're going to take our Stony Silence with this Kite Sail Freebooter. Alright, they pass to us. Another Thalia was not exactly what I had in mind. We'll run it out though. Pass the turn there. They play an island. Militia Bugler, yeah. Into a Reflector Mage. They activate the Aether Vial. Put a Thalia's Lieutenant into play. Pump up the board. They go attacking. Well, we're going to take 2. Leonin Arbiter. Not helpful. Well, there's no point in not playing it out, I suppose, but this is not a happy match. No attacks from us past the turn. They play an Ancient Ziggurat. Into another Thalia's Lieutenant. Into the Reflector Mage. Yeah, we're done. Thanks for the game, opponent. We're done. Yeah, we took out our sideboard tech against the humans matchup and we were punished for it. Alright, we've lost the die roll again. Double Chancellor into Fast Chalice. Don't mind if I do. We're a little pinched on lands, but that's future me's problem. Reveal both our Chancellors. Yep, our opponent just throws a Sakura Tribe Scout under the bus. They pass to us. We go Fast Thalia or Fast Chalice? I think it's Thalia. We'll just pass the turn there. Okay, opponent plays a Field of the Dead. Passes to us. Oh, another Chancellor is not what you want to see. Well, we'll go to combat. Swing in for 2. Opponent takes it. Chalice isn't going to do a lot, is it? Could stop some painful cards. Stops there. Elvish Reclaimers. We'll exile the Simian Spirit Guide. Oh, we can't. Oh no. Oh no, I've played into my own Thalia. Okay. Oh, we can undo it. Woo, we can undo it. It lets you undo mana abilities. Okay. All right. Well, we'll just pass the turn there then. All right. They pay another 3 life. Get themselves down a Dry to the Elysian Grove. Okay. They pass the turn to us. Winds of Abandon that we still can't play. We'll go to combat. Swing in. This Thalia seems to be hurting us more than it's hurting them. Yep. They're going to block. Thalia goes away. They don't have another land currently. Yeah. It's Chalice on 1. I suppose Chalice on 0 isn't irrelevant either. Yep. They cast an Explore and they're still not hitting their lands. Okay. So we've got to start hitting ours, but we're in for a chance. That, again, not a land. Very nice to have, but not a land. They cast another Explore. Okay. Yep. They hit their 4th land. They gain 2 life. Back up to 14. Oh, they've hit another one. It's a Simic Growth Chamber. Yep. Replay that Radiant Fountain. All the way back up to 16. It's as if the first couple of turns didn't even happen at all. Oh. Yep. Well, we're just going to pass. I'd ask what did I do to deserve this, but I'm playing Chalice, Chancellor, and Magus of the Moon. I know exactly what I did to deserve this. Yep, that's a Primy Tim, and we're done. Sideboard against this mess. Let's go Damping Sphere and Revoker, I guess. Go down the Selfless Spirits, trim a Thalia, trim 1 Chalice, trim 1 Arbiter. Run it back like that. That was the game to beat them too. They were going so slow. All right, we get to go first this time. And I'm going to keep this one. We reveal our Chancellor. Going to lead on Plains, pass the turn there. Opponent plays a Snow-Covered Forest, passes to us. Makes me think they might have a 1-drop, so Field of Ruin, Chalice of the Void, X equals 1, pass it there. Opponent plays a Vesuva, copying our Plains. Play a Mountain, we'll run out our Arbiter, pass it there. They play a Crumbling Visage. They cast an Explore, which they have to pay an extra 1 to cast. Yep. And they get themselves a Gruul Turf. They pass to us. Well, I think it's Sunbaked Canyon. Awkwardly enough, we can't Damping Sphere and Thalia. First things first, combat. Swing in for 2. And then I think this turn we Magus, turn that Gruul Turf into a mountain. They cast and explore. They play another Gruul Turf and another Gruul Turf. Okay. And they're passing the turn to us. An opponent scoops it up. Okay. That's a bit better. Run it back like that again. It's a good hand. It is a good hand, but is it good enough? All right, we're going to keep and hope, I guess. No fancy tricks for this one. Just a red-white taxes deck with some bad draws. All right, opponent leads on a Castle Garenbrig. They pass to us. Well, that's a Chalice. That's not bad. Do we play it for 0? Yeah, let's play it for 0. Pass the turn there. Opponent plays a Windswept Heath, cracks it, gets themselves a Forest. Casts and Explore. No land in hand. Okay. Pass to us. Well, we get a Plains. That's good. We're running out Arbiter. Pass the turn there. They're going to secure a Tribe Scout. Fortunately, we have the answer to that in hand, but they don't have any other lands. Oh, and we have a Magus. Okay. Well, we'll go to combat. Swing with Leon and Arbiter. Opponent takes it down to 17. Yeah, it's Revoker. Secure a Tribe Scout. Pass the turn there. We didn't play our land. Makes me feel a bit silly. Our opponent is still stuck on lands. Well, we draw a Plains. We'll run out the Plains. I think it's just another Arbiter right now. This means even if they draw fetch lands, they don't do anything. Just swing in for 2. Opponent takes it down to 15. Pass the turn there. We've got a Teleria West. Okay. Passing to us. Well, we've got a Winds of Abandon. Well, we'll save that. Play out the Sunbaked Canyon. Go to combat. We're going to swing in for 4. Opponent takes it down to 11. Pass the turn there. We're not playing the Magus in case they play a Dryad this turn. They play a Ghost Quarter. Reclamation Sage. Okay. On the Chalice. Okay. I'm more than fine for that to have happened. They're passing to us. Well, we've hit a mountain, so we're actually 1 land away from this double Winds of Abandon. They are 1 land away from Titan Mana though, so Magus, come on down. Do we keep the pressure up by attacking? I think we missed this turn's attacks. Yep, they've got another Secure Tribe Scout. We're only 1 land away from this Winds of Abandon. All right, Seasoned Pyromancer, come on down. Discard 2 other Seasoned Pyromancers. Damping Sphere and a land. Okay, well, we'll play Sacred Foundry, and then we'll run out the Damping Sphere. And we're in no hurry, so no attacks this turn. Yep, they've got the Valakut, which is just a basic mountain. Pass to us. Well, another Damping Sphere. I don't think we'll need, but it's nice to have. Overload our Winds of Abandon. Does that seal it up? That gets them. All right, very happy with that. All right, we lose the die roll. Yeah, we're gonna keep this one. Might be able to get the Salt Scoop. All right, we reveal the Chancellor. Opponent plays a Blood Crypt, shocks, casts a Raven's Crime that gets countered, passes to us. Well, we're just gonna play Plains, pass the turn there. Hope we can dodge direct hand hate for 1 more turn so we can play this Chalice. All right, they play a Waste Knot, another Skyclave. Okay, so down comes Chalice for 1, which hopefully shuts a lot of their deck down. Cathartic Reunion, okay. Yeah, so they've got the Raven's Crime Dakmor Salvage Engine in their graveyard, which is another one I'm hoping to run in a Loris deck. All right, they pass the turn to us. Well, we get a Plains, so Skyclave Apparition, come on down, take the Waste Knot, pass it there. Opponent plays a Croxer. Okay, well, Chancellor, pretty free discard here. Croxer goes to the grave. They play a Bajuka Bog, getting their Bloodghast back, exiling our grave. Then they pass the turn. Well, we draw a Sunbaked Canyon. We'll run that out. Skyclave Apparition number 2. Take that Bloodghast away. Go to combat. Swing in for 2. Opponent takes it down to 16. Pass it there. Ooh, they play a Devriel. They tick it down. We discard a card. We'll go for our Ghost Quarter. Pass to us. Well, that's a Chancellor of the Annex. That's some discard fodder right there. Go to combat. We're going to attack Devriel, attack our opponent, and we're not going to cast anything just yet. Pass it there. Opponent dredged the Dakmor Salvage, hopefully trying to get their Croxer online. They play another Waste Knot. Okay. And then they play the Dakmor Salvage. So we've got Croxer coming next turn. How do we deal with that? Well, we've got a land now that we can discard to the Croxer entering, so they won't get a zombie, and then we can Skyclave Apparition the Croxer away. Okay, that's the plan. I'm going to go to combat. Swing in for 4. Opponent takes it down to 10, and we're just going to pass there. Lightning. Right. Wasn't expecting that. Cool. Plains and Chancellor go away, so opponent gets a zombie anyway, and Mind Crank. This is combo. All right, we'll just go to our turn. Magus of the Moon. I like it. Okay, we're playing Magus. Mind Crank, we lose a life. Mill a card. That's our Winds of Abandon. Well, we kind of wanted that, but oh well. Magus should slow the game down enough, hopefully. Yep, opponent plays a Bloodstained Mire that is a mountain. No attacks from them. Okay, goes to us. Well, damn. I was hoping it'd be a land. Oh, all right. Well, Skyclave Apparition has to come down then, and it has to take out the Waste Knot. No attacks, or else we're just going to give our opponent creatures with these Skyclaves. All right, our opponent does nothing, passes to us. That is a land. Okay. Well, we'll play it out. Seasoned Pyromancer. Discard our other Seasoned Pyromancer. Draw a second Magus, which isn't bad. Okay. Well, we'll just pass it there. Yep, opponent plays a Blackcleave Cliffs. That is a mountain. They pass to us. We draw another Sunbaked Canyon. Well, we're going to play out the other Magus. Go to combat. We have enough creatures now. We don't care if they get an extra token. Yep, they block the first Magus, so they don't even get a token. They go down to 1. Just going to pass the turn there. Yay, we win. Okay, so that was cool, but not great. Orioka Champions are amazing. Revoker's pretty good. And then I would also say Rest in Peace. What do we go down? I don't think we need Arbiters this game. They're not running, doesn't look like they're running too many basics, so not too worried about that. Gonna trim 1 Thalia, 1 Chancellor, and 1 Chalice of the Void. Run it back like that. Double Chalice hand. I'm gonna mulligan this one. Double Chancellor hand, on the other hand, I think I can keep. So we'll put away 1 Chancellor, 1 Seasoned Pyromancer, reveal the Chancellor. Opponent plays a Bloodstained Mire, passes the turn. Well, we're just going to play a Plains, pass right back. They crack the Bloodstained Mire, get a Blood Crypt, untapped, play an Urborg, Burning Inquiry, gets counted unless they pay 1. They do pay the 1. Okay. What is our new hand? Much the same as the old hand, minus the red mana. They pass to us. Well, we get a Ghost Quarter as well. That's pretty good. Plains. Hang on. They've got a Croxer in bin, Lightning, all that other stuff as well. I think it is still Chalice on 1. Pass it there. They cast a Waste Knot. Pass to us. Well, we'll play out Ghost Quarter, run out Rest in Peace. And hopefully... Hey! Okay, just a few pieces of hate and we got them. Right, well, those games were a bit more cerebral than I was planning for this deck. Skyclave Apparition, that's a hell of a card. I certainly didn't miss the Loris engine being around. We don't get to grind as hard, we don't get to loop the Selfless Spirits, but Skyclave Apparition just by itself is good enough, I think. Running some more Winds of Abandon in the main felt really good, and as always, the Chancellor of the Annex, Chalice of the Void, Magus of the Moon engine with Simian Spirit Guide, it's awesome. It's one of my favorite little, hey, you don't get to play Magic cards. Taking Tocatli's out of the side was probably a mistake. I was more worried about, Lotus Field and Control decks and Titan. So we had the Damping Spheres, we had the Grand Abolishers to deal with that sort of list. But ultimately, I don't think we needed as much hate as we had. So Tocatli's could probably come back in because humans definitely is a weakness for this deck. So that's the video. I hope you all have a wonderful 2021. And until next time, have fun.